Are you selling your HDB and upgrade to EC or condo? Here's the painful truth. One wrong move could actually cost you thousands of dollars or actually leave you without a home for months. For many HDB sellers, the questions are endless. Do we sell first or buy first? Do we need to rent in between? Can we afford the down payments and monthly installment without overstretching? And the silent killer, how do we choose a unit that is not hard to resell? I've seen smart owners get stuck, not because they are careless, but because they did not plan out their sequence and selection. Yes, there are solutions like bridging loan and deferred bridging loan for EC. We'll sit down to do a detailed financial calculation and go through your cash, CPF and your monthly installment step by step so that you can know whether you need to sell your place for the down payment and the monthly installment. The goal is no ABSD and sleepless nights. And beyond the buying timeline, there's another trap that most people don't think about: choosing the right project, the right layout and the right level. Because what looks perfect for you today might not be the best when it comes to resale tomorrow. Number 1, choosing the right project. Let's take a look at this example: Sins Urban Oasis and Trail Residences, both in District 14 RCR. As you can see, Trail Residences is right next to the MRT, whereas Sins Urban Oasis is about 7 to 10 minutes walk. So for most people, they will feel that buying near MRT should be a safer bet and most likely will profit more when they sell. But let's take a look at the performance. You can see over here, Sins Urban Oasis make a profit of about 400 to 600,000, whereas the Trail Residences makes about 200 to 300,000. Why is this so? Even when Trail Residences is right next to the MRT, you can see over here, Sins Urban Oasis is actually a big development of 1024 units sitting on a very big piece of land of 257,000 square feet, whereas Trail Residences is a small project of only 250 units sitting on a small land size of about 67,000 square feet. Look at the facilities in Sins Urban Oasis. You can see there's actually 3 pools and 1 tennis court, whereas the facilities in Trail Residences is actually quite limited. This will attract more buyers for own stay and tenants who actually would like to come and rent. With more activities and transactions, this could support and push up the prices. And this is the reason why a bigger development generally actually performs better in a resale market. After choosing the right development, choosing the right layout also plays an important factor. Number 2, right layout. Let's take a look at an example, Hyde Park Residences. There's actually 2 units of 3 bedroom. One 3-bedroom facing the pool is actually asking 854,000 versus another 3-bedroom facing the entrance asking the same price but of a bigger size, 980 square feet. So which one will you choose? For some customers who is actually buying for own stay, they probably will buy a better view such as the pool view versus an investor who is actually more rational choosing a bigger unit but not such a nice view. Let's take a look at how it performs. You can see that the one that's actually facing the pool has a profit of 181k versus the entrance facing actually has a higher profit of 346k. This is actually 165k more. How come the entrance facing actually makes much more profit? Let's dig further. You can see the layout of the entrance facing on the 8th floor actually has a bigger kitchen and a utility room. And this is actually quite important for outskirts areas such as Sengkang. For a family buying for own stay, most likely they would have a helper. So having a bigger kitchen and a utility is actually very important for them. And you can see for this layout, all the bedroom can fit in a queen size bed versus the layout in the pool view, actually one of the bedroom can only fit in a single bed. When it comes to resale, practical layouts that make daily life easier often outperforms to a nicer view. And finally, number 3, level selection. So for most development, we know that we have to pay a premium for a higher floor because we will probably enjoy brightness and the better ventilation. But is it worth it? Do we make lesser when we actually pay this premium? Let's take a look at an example, Sterling Residences. You can see over here in Sterling Residences, the 34th floor being higher floor actually pays 1754 PSF and it actually makes a profit of 710k. Whereas the second floor pays a price of 1532 PSF but makes a profit of 594k. So even though the higher floor pays 14% more premium than the lower floor and yet it actually makes a higher profit of 116k. Let's take a look at another example in Claiborne. So on the higher floor 36, it actually pays a price of 1736 PSF and make a profit of 559k. Whereas on the 11th floor, it actually pays 1575 PSF and make a profit of 396k. So a higher floor actually pays 10% more premium, but in fact, it actually makes a higher profit of 152k more. Now we look at the third example, Commonwealth Tower. On the 41st floor, it actually pays a price of 1856 PSF and sold with a profit of 281k, versus a lower floor on the 18th floor bought at 1464 PSF and make a profit of 391k. The lower floor, in fact, for Commonwealth Tower makes a higher profit of 110k more. So you'll be asking, high floor or low floor? How come some projects high floor make money but some projects low floor make money? So should I pay a premium for a higher floor or should I just buy a lower floor with a lower PSF? Well, it's very important for us to know if paying a premium on a higher floor works. We need to know whether this premium actually gives us a clear or unblocked view, whether there's a noise shirt away from the MRT or the roads, whether there's a scarcity or a rareness in this development, such as lesser units with such a view or a layout. This is why buying a project isn't just what you like, it's about what the next buyer will pay for. When I work with my clients, we don't just look at the layouts or the views. We analyze the numbers, the buyer demands and the entry price, so that you get a unit not just feel right for yourself but also position yourself in a profitable exit in the future. If you're upgrading from a HDB, don't leave it to chance. DM me and we shall have a coffee to map out your sell to buy timeline, your bridge loan options and the right unit selection, so you can actually upgrade confidently without a sleepless night. Once again, I'm Christine and see ya!